What's good, everybody? Unique, the Godfather of Consciousness out here. Real quick, man. I did a message a long time ago, right? And I believe it's time to just do another quick version of it, being that a lot more of us are beginning to awaken to the truth of the reality that we find ourselves in. We try to make this short, so here we go. All your life, bruh, sis, you've been guided to believe that if you live this life with your head held down, follow all the rules, do as you're told, and get a good job to maintain the bills and all that fuck shit, everything would be good and well with you. And so now, the reason for this message is to ask you, look at the world around you. Are you happy with it? This pond that sits before you right now, we're going to consider this the world, and this stone, we're going to consider this to be you. Now then, if you follow your program and do as you're told, pay your bills, keep your head down, follow all the rules that has been laid out for you, the world, symbolized as this pond right here, flows effortlessly. And currently, this is the world that you find yourself in, doing as you're told, following the rules, paying your bills, striving to have that 2 acres and a mule. I think that's how y'all say that dumb shit. And if you look over there, you will see a roadblock. We're going to use that roadblock right there that you see as the authoritative figures that have placed all these laws, these rules, these guidelines that you are to follow. By following these rules and guidelines and playing this safe in the world, you remain here. Whereby if you were to break the rules, think for yourself, lift your head up, you will see that there's a whole nother world beyond those rules, laws, guidelines that your authoritative figures have laid out for you. Now, how do you get past these rules, these laws, and these guidelines these authoritative figures have laid out for you? Symbolized as that lug that you see right there blocking that path. Well, brothers and sisters, in simpler terms, or in the most simplest term that I could use to bring into your awareness as to what it is that you need to do to get to that next part of your life, you're going to need to change. You're going to need to make some sacrifices. I really wanted this video to be a minute and a half long, but that's not going to happen. But bruh, you're going to need to change. Now, again, like I said, you being symbolized as this stone right here, and this current part of the pond is the world, and over there there's a whole nother part of the world that you have yet to realize exists. There are some of us out here who have made that transition from here to going past those rules and regulations and those limiting beliefs that stopped us from realizing or bearing witness our true potential. We're now over there in that other world and far beyond. This change in which that I speak of also reside within you. One person, you, have the ability to change the entire world. And here is how. By you not speaking your truth, by you not living your true, authentic life, by you not expressing the truth that you know that is yourself, by you hiding and dimming your light in every situation, by you shrinking yourself to fit into an environment that does not feed your spirit, the world as you know it remains the same. There's no room to grow. But if you, the symbology of this stone right here, if you were to now begin to make the choice to speak your truth, to live your life authentically, to shine your light as bright as you can. And by shining your light, I just simply means being yourself and believing in yourself, believing in the things that you find aligns with your mind, body, and spirit, and living that truth. You become the very change that you desire to see in this world. And by becoming this change, you shake up the entire vibration of the entire world, just like this. Do you see the ripples that are flowing from when you made that initial touchdown into the river? Do you see it rippling out? That initial effect that took place when the stone hit the river or the pond was you awakening to your truth, deciding to live your life authentically, genuinely being yourself in every situation at all times, refusing to lie to yourself simply to fit in, refusing to lie to others simply to fit in. That was that initial impact. And by you doing that, the effects is now touching everybody else, causing that ripple within your environment. And by each and every one of us making that choice to be ourselves, speak our truth, no longer blindly following the rules society have laid out for us, because honestly, at this point in our life, it is so obvious that these idiots ain't got no idea what the fuck they are doing. They have never had any idea what they've been doing. The only reason they was even able to get shit past us is because we were so blinded by the various entertainment and mind altering devices that they use to manipulate us. But as soon as you awaken to this game that they have been playing, you realize just how weak, insignificant, pathetic, and how childish these instrument that has been placed in our collective to simply limit our awareness. But once you awaken and realize that foolishness, and you decide, oh wow, so the only way they could honestly control me was by me allowing them to believe that they can control me, or by me believing that they had any control over me, you create that rippling effect within your environment, showing to your brothers and sisters, or I should say affecting or impacting your brothers and your sisters to now see that they too have it within them to change the world, to change their environment, to change themselves. And by changing themselves, they become the best and brightest version of themselves. And by impacting your brothers and sisters in the way that you just did with that ripples coming out from your initial impact, you break past that barrier, going beyond onto the other side of the reality that these societal laws, programs, and brainwashing tactics have simply been that barrier keeping you from I'm keeping you from getting past to that utopia that lies beyond the fuck shit world that they created for you. Stop living in this limited reality, in these limited belief that is just here. There's a world that goes beyond what you have come to know and accept as true. But to get to that truth, you have to question those very barriers that has been put in place to keep you from going beyond. Those barriers, example, religion, politics, education, gender, economics, rules, societal rules, etc., etc. Go within yourself, bro, sis, and find there the truth of your glory and come into this world that lies beyond. Unique, the Godfather of Consciousness. We out here.